In this tutorial video, I am going to demonstrate how to find the original amount following a percentage decrease. Let's look at the first question here. It says 35% of the water in a bucket leaked out, leaving 450 mils in the bucket. So how much water was in the bucket to begin with? Let's just think about that. How much water was in the bucket to begin with? So that's the original amount. So let's just think about that. The original amount. Now that's 100%. That's how much was in there to begin with. Then we lost 35%. So we lost 35% of the water. So that's, I guess we could call it leaked water. And what did that equal? Well, what it did equal is 450 mils. And percentage-wise, 100 minus 35, that left us with 65%. Again, let's think of this as an equation. We're given this amount here, 450. So 450 is 65%, that's true, 65% of what number? Now I can turn that into an algebraic equation by doing this. So 450 is equals 65%. Let's turn that into a decimal. So that's 0.65. Of means to multiply what? That's a variable. So let's make it into y. So it looks different to the times sign there. So what is, now this what is the original amount. So what is that original amount? What is this 100% in terms of milliliters? I'm going to convert this into an algebraic looking equation, certainly one that looks a bit more algebraic than this, which isn't too bad, but 450 equals, I'll put it in brackets, 0.65, close the brackets, y. Okay, so this means here when you've got brackets and a variable right next to it, it really means this, to multiply. So if I have y multiplied by 0.65, well, I want to get rid of this multiplying by 0.65 so that I leave the variable, the original amount, by itself. So I do the opposite. I do the inverse of multiplying, which is to divide. And I divide by 0.65. Now this equals means that this side of the equation is balanced with this side of the equation. So if I make a change to one side, I must make exactly the same change to the other side. So divide by 0.65. What that all does is this cancels out now. Multiplied by 0.65 divided by 0.65, that cancels itself out, and that leaves y, our variable, on the right, and on the left we have to calculate this. 450 divided by 0.65. So what is that? 692.30. Now I'll round it off to two decimal places. So 692.31. 692.31. Now, just a bit of reformatting so it looks all correct, algebraically at least. And so that becomes the answer. So how much water was in the bucket to begin with? Well, I'll tell you, 2.31 mils. Use the unit of measurement, and this is the final answer. And so this is also the 100%.